Happy day children, this is class 5 SST, chapter 12, the age of missions, part 1. So children, in this chapter you are going to learn about what is a mission, different properties of mission, and what are the energy used for operating the mission. Okay, so tell me children, what is a mission? So in your home you will be having many missions, right? So, do you think all the mission run by itself, or does it need any external force like electrical source or mechanical force? Electrical means it's a power that needs for operating the machine. Mechanical means like it needs the human assistance. Okay, so we need to either push or pull. So that is a mechanical force. So here in this picture you can see a washing machine, and this is a sewing machine. So for washing machine, how does it run? It runs from an electrical force, so you need power for operating this machine. Whereas the sewing machine, it is both uh, it run by power as well as mechanical force. Yes, so machine means nothing but it's a device which has many parts. Okay, so and each part do its definite function, and it needs a power or mechanical force to perform an action. Okay, so now we will see about the properties of machine. So first property is a machine always it makes the work of a human easier. Yes, so within few minutes we will complete any action. Okay, but if it is done by a human, it takes a longer period of time, whereas if we use a machine, it makes our work easier and it is time consumable. We can finish our work very faster. Yes, next one, it is an apparatus or equipment. Okay, so in this picture you can see it is an apparatus or equipment. So it either uses a power or mechanical force, that is a human should either push or pull or do any mechanical force for working. So a machine has several parts, so and each part do a definite function, and all the parts, so each part will have a definite function and all the parts they perform a certain kind of work. So altogether when they do a work, it makes the work easier for human. There are two types of missions children. First one is simple mission, the other one is complex mission. So here example for simple mission given is nail cutter. Okay, so it's very easy to use. Just you need to keep your nail over here, and just you need to have a mechanical force that you need to press here, then your work will be done easier. Whereas if you take complex machines, it is very difficult to operate. Okay, it will be having more parts and very difficult to understand also, because it needs training for the usage of complex machines. Complex machines example you can take a car jack and cranes. So these are some of the examples of complex machines. Okay. So now we will see about the history of missions. Okay, so how missions got developed, and what was the basic thing for the development of missions around the world. The invention of metals, obviously. So most of the missions that we use today, they are made up of iron or copper or steel, right? So how these metals were invented, for how many years people use these metals. Okay, so we will see one by one. And so do you think, children, these inventions of machines happened in just few years? No, it took lot of years, thousands of years. Okay, so gradually only man developed machines, and now we use more machines in everyday life. Yes, and here I have asked you one question. Can you just tell me, is your body a machine? Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, our body is also a machine. Yes, we have many parts and each part does it work, right? So all together, if all the parts does it work perfectly, only then we are able to do our work perfectly. Yes. So now we will see about the discovery of few metals such as copper and iron. So only after this invention of copper and iron, many tools and machines got developed. Okay, so first, if you take about the discovery of copper, so people believe that the copper was the first metal which was discovered, and in some places, in some parts of the world, people believe that gold was discovered even before copper. Okay, so for a long time, man used copper to make tools, but even after they used copper for many of their household materials or for many tools for their daily purpose, they found few disadvantages, such as like copper, what it was not so hard. Okay, so it is very easily breakable, and also it was not available in large quantity. Okay, and if you take about the place where copper was invented, it was invented in Iraq and in some places of North Africa. Okay, so there is a proof that people used copper for pottery and for utensils also. They used copper in most parts of the world, and that was before 8,000 years ago. Okay, so next, so when people found the disadvantage of copper, since it was not found more in abundant, as well as it was easily breakable, it was not so hard. So next, after copper, the next metal which was invented by human was iron. Okay, so in this picture you can see the iron. This is pure iron which was extracted from the earth. So man found that iron was so hard. Okay, so it was not that easily breakable as copper, and you can say that invention of copper, it was just a great revolution for mankind. Okay, so because iron was found in large quantity and it was also so hard. Okay, so only after the discovery of iron, it helped in a rapid growth and the development of machines, because man made more tools with the help of iron, and it was also used by a man for a longer period of time than that of copper, since it was not breakable. And the tools which was made of iron, it helped in clearing the jungles. He made many tools with the help of iron, and also that it makes the cultivation very easy for the mankind. Okay, so here I have given a few information about iron. How does iron, uh, the word iron comes from? It comes from the Latin word ferrum. Okay, ferrum means iron. Okay, so it was used for a longer period of time. So the specific year when the iron was invented, it was not known properly. Okay, but only after the discovery of iron, man invented many tools, and he made many machines, which was a great leap for the mankind. Yes, thank you, children. In next video we will see about the industrial revolution, and how industries and factories developed. Okay, and what are the various sources for the missions? From where does it get its source of energy? Okay, thank you.